Okay, what you're about to see is some embodied coaching with myself. If you want to learn to be an embodiment coach, we train embodiment coaches on the certificate of embodiment coaching. Starts every February. Yeah, link below if you want to find out all the details about that. Obviously, if you want one-to-one coaching with me, get in touch personally, not through YouTube, but through Instagram or the website. And what else? Yeah, if you want to be in one of these free sessions, maybe get some free coaching, then, we do those about once a month, and there's a link for that below. Enjoy. You've studied with me a bit before, right? So
yes,
not
toolkit online.
Toolkit, yes. Great. So not a total beginner. I do have no idea what you're going to say here, though. So what would you like some coaching on today?
Yeah, so what came up earlier is when I'm close to overwhelm, I tend to withdraw, like I start to do self-care or try to do self-care.
But sounds sensible.
Yeah, but actually what I like is some support. Like,
some support?
Yeah, just to be able to ask someone like, hey, I need a hug.
Okay, yeah. Go for it.
Can you give me a hug?
Yeah. Yay, coaching over, round of applause.
Okay. Well, but now I'm not in overwhelm. So it's when the stress is really high, then I notice it just doesn't occur to me that I can ask the other to do something for me.
All right, great. So first of all, even though I'm kind of joking with the hug, the more practice you have of that, the better. And actually explicitly. So normally the way it works in life is we have people who love us, around us, and they'll offer us hugs. And some people in your life that you can get hugs from?
Yes,
yeah?
I have a girlfriend.
Great. Yeah. So with your girlfriend, actually explicitly ask her. Because normally in a relationship, we sort of know each other well enough, and we're, hopefully kind of tuned in, and you just sort of make a little thing, and they give you a hug. So actually get in the practice of actually verbally asking her. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah? Also, just want to sort of say, totally normal, that when we're overwhelmed, we forget to do the things that are smart. Just our brain's not working properly. Okay, so it's like totally normal things, like and then you later on we're like, I could have done that, I could have done that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right, great. Let's just do a quick centering to see if we can clarify this. I just showed the group this, and it's just a nice way to show it. Yeah. So, got your bum on the floor, relax your belly, say and breathing here. I notice you're a little bit up here. It's going to be a bit like anxiety, so breathing here. All right. One sentence, what would you like?
Be able to express my emotions more.
Oh, okay, so it's slightly different. So it's not just asking for a hug?
It's connected, I think.
Uh-huh.
Like I think I don't show like everything that's going on inside, and that I have the need for a hug.
Okay, so it's not just asking for a hug, it's actually there's a deeper issue. Is this with your girlfriend, or is this with people in general?
In general.
In general,
yeah.
Okay. So we're in the Netherlands, I'm British, this is not our cultural strong point, okay? So we're gonna have to channel our inner Italians and Brazilians and things for this, yeah? Yes. And the reason I'm saying this is just to say, like, hey, we learn in our childhood not to fully express ourselves, and maybe trauma on top of that, and, maybe reasons for it that are very good reasons from our past, yeah? Cool. Please shout at the top of your voice.
I fucking cannot do that!
That was pretty good. Let's give us some love. Bit of a clap and try. Okay. And another demonetized video. Okay. So it's fine. We don't make any money off it anyway. So let's shout. That was like a 5 out of 10.
Okay.
It's not bad. It's a good start. Yeah. Let's go. So really extend out, and then say the same thing again, loud as you want.
I fucking cannot do that!
Okay, high five. That was brilliant. Okay, that's like a good 7 out of 10. How does that feel?
It feels actually very opening.
Opening here, yeah? So
nice,
let's go with that a little bit. So you said opening and breathing into the chest. Yeah, earlier I was saying breathe into the belly to relax. Now we're breathing into the chest in order to express and feel a bit more. Yeah, you tend to find people close down if they just do belly breathing, like yoga people, whatever. So put your hands here and that's it. Great. Is it all right if I touch the side of your ribs?
Yes.
Is that? I'll just do it from the side if it's. Is that okay? Yeah. So breathing, so you push my hands out a little bit. There we go. So breathing into the sides. I'm just adding a very tiny bit of pressure here. And into the back. Great. How do you feel?
This makes me really angry.
It may have been you already angry and now we're feeling it. So what you tend to... like that. What are you angry about in life? Breath again, you just closed down. You just went to, I'm a nice calm Dutch person. Okay, so here again. Yeah? What are you angry about? Punch my hand. But we got a cushion, Danny.
What am I angry about? What am I angry about?
It's going to hurt my hand. Okay, pause a minute. Okay, that little one. Just use your palm like that, because otherwise you might hurt your wrist. A couple of times.
What am I angry about?
Say Say fuck it. Say fuck you.
It.
Say fuck me. I can handle it.
Fuck it.
One more.
Fuck it.
Okay. So this isn't like a catharsis thing. I'm not trying to get the anger out. I'm trying to get you in touch with the anger. Yeah? So it said you wanted to express yourself. Then we did the breath, which is often a way of contacting emotions a little bit. Anything that's there that's...
Doing it right for others.
Doing it right for
Instead
others.
of what I want to do.
Okay, so not actually fucking saying what you want, doing what you want to do. Yeah, because if we don't express ourselves, people don't know what you want.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, just touch in on that for a minute. How is it to, if you don't express yourself, if you don't ask what you want?
Feels very lonely.
Yeah, it's sad. I was as a coach, I noticed there was anger, then I noticed sadness in my own body, so we've just shifted emphasis. And touch that sadness, because in that there's a loss in sadness, there's a grief, I haven't expressed myself, and that might have been for good reason, right? Like, I don't know, for example, it sounds like you're gay or lesbian, and I'm guessing you couldn't always tell everybody that. I'm just guessing, because I've come across that before. Or maybe there was something else that wasn't safe to express when you were young. And there's a grief in that. And that sadness can also be motivating. Like, you know what? I've lost in the past, but now I'm in a place like with my girlfriend where I can express myself. I'm guessing. Sounds like a healthy relationship. And sometimes from the sadness, there's sadness there. So if there's tears. I won't say your face is leaking.
Well, actually, I'm not in connection with the sadness right now.
What are you in connection with?
There.
Maybe a bit too much of an audience for it.
It's more giving myself some warmth, like not being too hard on myself.
Great, so let's do a little bit of self-care pose, a little bit of warmth
like,
there.
Okay, I can relax, right? I don't need to be so hard on myself.
Especially when you understand, I don't need to know your history, but things come from a history. Little you was doing the best they could kind of thing, right? Yeah. Like, you know, and it's just cultural as well, like Dutch people are like English, not super expressive. Yeah. And what is that actually you want for the future?
Yeah, being less hard on myself.
Okay, so a little bit of forgiveness, a little bit of self-kindness.
Forgiveness. And letting people in, like, So I don't need to be stronger than I am. Right? So,
okay, great. And
it's okay to be a bit.
So what's that look like? If you're with your girlfriend or someone else you trust, what does that look like?
Yeah, that's nice and snuggly.
Snuggly. And that could be your practice, a self-snuggle. We could set you up a one minute a day self-snuggle practice. Yeah. How's that sound?
That sounds great. A co-snuggle also sounds great.
Yeah, okay, great. And then let's make a little practice. Let's get concrete now. This is where we get practical. Enough of that emotional stuff. Okay. It's where we get practical again. So what's one way you can practice just expressing your needs and how you feel? Let's say, is your partner a good person to practice with? Like,
yes, absolutely.
Someone safe? And
yes, safe.
What's a good way to do that on like a daily basis? Because often people do coaching, they have a breakthrough, and then they just forget about it. Whereas I actually want you to go. You've got to do the reps. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would say maybe perhaps to really what we do with like the self snuggle, like really agree on like it's a set amount of time to just do this. Like, this is my time I express. Yeah,
like you could do like a 3 minute each way. It's kind of a 6 minute process. Make a cup of tea. It could be the end of the day of work or in the morning. When's a convenient time, like practically?
Well, right now she's in Australia. So it's a bit
Zoom call,
but in a few weeks it's okay.
You could do it
I
on
could
Zoom.
do it in the morning.
Do it in the morning.
On
I want you to
Zoom.
make a note of it, particularly if she's in Australia right now, okay? Because otherwise it's going to get forgotten. So you've got the self-snuggle practice, and you've got the 3-minute share each way, where you know it's dedicated, it doesn't take long, but it's like, this is really how I feel right now. Yeah.
And I think to agree on that it can take any form. Like, I don't need to be polite, contained. That it's okay, to put in some energy there.
Yeah. And maybe even have an agreement. You can be like 10% more like dramatic American. You know, like, and that's the agreement with your partner already, so that like you know that whatever you say is going to be a little bit more expressed. Right, so it's like you can be. It's like time. It's like you can call it like dramatic time or something like that, right? Like so, for you like that for those 3 minutes. Drama queen time. Drama queen time. Okay, so for 3 minutes each way, you can both have some expression, and instead of saying, "Oh, that guy kind of annoys me," you can be like, "That guy fucking drives me crazy," you know, and that's kind of part of the fun of it, right?
It gives some range. Yeah. Sounds good. Thank you.
Total pleasure. Good handshake. Pleasure. Give her a round of applause. Lovely. Good work.